good. That's good news.
Well, they supplement the stuff. You know, they make it. I can almost live on the money, and I tell people, go plug those machines full because you're paying my salary.
Kate Rogers, no. But no more. It's no more machine now. Now it's crystal meth. You don't understand too much, you.
If it wasn't crystal meth, it'd be somebody's asshole. It doesn't matter. And if humans can't get it, they'll steal it. So give it to them. Legalize the shit. Walk into the store and buy your crystal meth. Where it's okayed by the government. Instead of having some asshole that doesn't know his own name haul a bunch of pills out of his pocket and goes like this and says, oh, well, here, this, you try the pink one this month. You know, and that's what illegality does to you. That pink one, you don't know what's in that shit.
What about met heads living in a roommate house beside a school? Would you say there's nothing wrong with that?
Well, if it were legal, we wouldn't have to worry about it.
But they're little kids.
Fuck the little kids. They got parents. Let the parents take care of their own little kids.
But the parents can't touch the little kids these days.
Well, nor should they. You don't have to touch a kid. You don't have to go around hitting kids to have them behave. I never touched a child of mine. And they behave themselves perfectly.
So you got to talk. You could talk to. They got to talk to them.
No, I don't want to talk to anybody. I give my advice and nobody listens, so fuck them all.
Oh, nobody listens. My 16 viewers are listening.
Well, good. Then I hope they learn something and pay heed.
Kate Rogers. Better than that idiot mayor we had, Michael Bryan?
Look, Michael Ryan?
Idiot mayor, Michael Bryan, remember him?
Oh, Mike O'Brien. Oh, I thought you said Mike Ryan.
No, Michael Bryan.
Pat Ryan's son.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, better.
Nah.
But
doing the same job. Don't hear her name. Never heard O'Brien's name outside of you complaining about him. Nobody else did.
He pissed me off.
And Kate, she's doing a fine job. In fact, women are a hell of a lot better than men. Not a man should ever have elective office because they think with the wrong part of their body. And women are cooperative, you know, because they have to have that tenderness to take care of the kids that the men abandon. Keep men out of public office. That's all I want, because they're thinking with the wrong part of their body.
So what do you do on social media? Do you
not look?
Internet? Go somewhere?
Oh, look, on the internet's the most wonderful thing going. Big screen TV that I got from Mom before she died there, and because I knew I was going to inherit it, and so I travel all over the world. Every day I'm in a different country.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. And in fact, I followed a girl around here that drives a motorcycle. She was doing through southern Africa. I followed her around that. And then she just finished, or is finishing a trip from Patagonia, South America, right at the bottom. She's traveling from there to Africa, or no, to Alaska. So I'm traveling with her, right behind her, and don't even feel the bumps on the seat.
Oh, Facebook or Google? Or?
It's on YouTube.
YouTube.
Oh, I got 3 or 4 people on YouTube that I just follow with them. It's like having a friend that you don't have to worry about what they know, you know. And I've walked the Himalayas, I walked the Nile, I've with Leveson Wood. There's a fellow called Bald and Bankrupt that I've traveled through all the Soviet countries that separated from Russia, and he shows you that there's human beings in there and a bunch of stuff. And the girl on the motorcycle is halfway through British Columbia now. She's going to be in Alaska, and I hope she gets a good trip going next. So I travel the world, and I love it. And then I watch people get their heads kicked in, and motor vehicle accidents, and boxing KOs,
football,
and errors, and
NFL. Watch that.
I feel like it.
I watched it last night.
But it's no big deal to me. I don't really, I used to be a fanatic about that stuff, but now that I'm a spectator, I really don't give a shit about them either.
Baseball, watching a millionaire swing a piece of stick.
But baseball was a special sport for me. It was my best sport, and I loved it. So, and it still is, because you have to hit a round ball with a round bat, and it's one of the hardest things to do. And I praise everybody on drugs that are able to do that and do it well. Really, Barry Bonds, honest to God, they never threw him a strike in 20 years. And look at what he did for an average on a baseball bat, and him half stoned. You know, really, give me a problem with drugs? Holy shit. You know, Mark McGuire and what's his name, Sosa, they saved baseball. And they won't even let them into the Hall of Fame, for fuck's sakes. They know those guys saved that multi-billion-dollar thing for them. And really, they should have a special room for them. These guys may have taken drugs, but, you know, hey, they still had to hit a round ball with a round bat.
Roger Clement?
Hey, same thing. He struck out the whole bunch of them. It's so stupid. So he took these drugs, which they don't make you play any better. They make you more durable. Most of the cortisone stuff, that stuff doesn't make you a great ball player. It makes your body heal itself. That's why a guy plays for the San Diego Padres, Tatis, he was getting himself back in health faster to come back in.
I was surprised. Sorry, go ahead.
No, and so that was the danger of that. These drugs are illegal. Now that man should still be playing baseball, but he's got 80 games he's got to sit out.
I was surprised that Real Cormier died.
The who?
Real Cormier, Acadian pitcher, lefty.
Oh, what? Yeah.
St. Louis and the Expos and Philadelphia.
Yep. Oh no, I know him. Knew of him. Oh no, he was a good pitcher.
Yeah. But that's sport. So you finish this last word. I know you sometimes you're bored and you don't think straight.
Never get bored.
But I'll tell you one thing: say no to crystal meth.
I don't have to. Really.
Don't even try it.
If I want to try it, I will, because I can handle anything.
No.
If I can handle the pieces of shit that come up to me and start talking to me, I can handle crystal meth.
No.
There's nothing to it. You're not reading the same book, Charlie.
No, you're not. You should get out more.
Crystal meth is crystal meth. It's been crystal meth since it
it's
started.
not this. I'm gonna.
Look, they keep saying, look, they keep talking about pot. This new pot is a new drug. It's going to kill the youth. And what was it? Shatter. I want to go to Cannabis Canada. I can get a bucket full of the crap. My son's producing it out west. Love it.
There is a story that came out. By the way, Roger Brown is gone, the chief of police.
Yeah. I never heard his name while he was in there.